I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co, and today we have the upcoming crowdfunding campaigns for the month of July. It's a short month, or at least it's a short month of campaigns that have at least X amount of followers. Generally when I do these videos for the upcoming crowdfunding campaigns for any given month, I usually, depending on how busy the month is, I usually only target campaigns that have at least 500 followers, or in really busy months, campaigns that have at least 1,000 followers. That said, I did allow a few others to slip in over here because we only have 13 campaigns to go through, although as usual, that is only 13 campaigns as of right now. There are always many more This is the sad part. This is the sad part where I usually say, go ahead and subscribe to Shelf Clutter because he has all the updates of the campaigns that will be added throughout the month and all the things that I don't know yet, the delays, the additions, all of that and more. But alas, Adam is no longer doing videos on the channel, so you could go ahead and join his Discord. I believe his Discord is still sharing updated crowdfunding information to some extent, so that's an option. But with that said, I will be going ahead and diving into the upcoming crowdfunding campaigns for the month of July. This is Monday, which means it's usually two-back and not-to-back territory, but if you missed it, I did a video last Monday talking about my schedule over the next several weeks. Because of conventions, I am kind of just two-back and not-to-back's going to fit in wherever it fits in, but for right now, at least I do have something crowdfunding related, which is the upcoming crowdfunding campaigns for the month of July. And stay tuned to the end for my usual picks of the month. Even though we only have 13, I still have picks of the month. Let's go ahead and start off with Sky Empire from Grey Marsh Games. This is a 4X game to find the crystals and stop the invasion. Meg just did a preview on the channel, you can check that out. Although also you've been keeping tabs with all the various people adding anything, so if you want to see any of the various content around this game, you can just go ahead and check out the pinned update. But this is a 4X game, of steampunk 4X game. Check this one out. 6,000 followers. This is actually one of the bigger followed ones on this page, and it's launching in 10 days. This is the biggest followed ones, one of the more followed campaigns we're talking about today, not on the page. Then we have Mesopotamia. We have 10,000 followers in this one. This might be the largest. I don't know. We'll take a look and see as we go through it. But Mesopotamia, 10,000 followers from MaplePug. This is going to be launching very, very shortly. July 1st, in fact. I will have content for this. I will have a gameplay. Hopefully, it'll be up July 1st, but I only just got the prototype, so we shall see. I will be doing my best. I make no guarantees until it's done. And when it's done, it's done. Until then, I'm just doing the best I can. But Mesopotamia, this is a 4X. No, I don't know if it's a 4X game officially. It's a civilization game in which you're going to be upgrading your action system through the use of, well, you have 6 core actions you take in the game. You're going to be upgrading your actions. You're going to be exploring and navigating and engaging with events, all while trying to grow your population as well as your prestige on the event track as you attempt to go ahead and contribute towards the building of the Hanging Gardens and getting as many points as possible while engaging in very interesting combat systems. I am fully prepped to go on this one. I know all the rules. I just need to sit down and actually play it. Then we have Far Far Out from Studio Venus. Another one I will have content for you. The Far Far Out is, I believe, I want to say mid-July if I'm not mistaken. This is a space exploration game, I think in the vein of Xia, Legend of a Drift System, that kind of thing, although not necessarily the same exact mechanics. There's definitely differences to the way the game will play, but you are going to be exploring through space. You're going to be upgrading ships, utilizing your crew and your ship for all the various attributes and dice they provide as you try to navigate around the system, trying to get either 12 points in a particular type of endgame points. I believe it's wealth. If I'm not mistaken, it's wealth, exploration, and then like something like prestige or something like that. 3 basic core tracks you're trying to invest in. You can either get evenly spread, 6 points on each, or get 12 points in any one of those, and then you'll win the game. That's Far Far Out. Check that out, coming launching soon with 4,000 people following the campaign. We have Bumfuzzled. 200 people following this one. This is definitely one of those that had less followers, but I am intrigued by the Bumfuzzled system, or no system. It's a set of puzzles, but they look gorgeous. So I like them in theory from that alone. They already had one campaign. This is their upcoming summer series with extra cheese, cosmic ooze, and binary beats. This is a new set of, it's a hamburger. It's a hamburger and a wooden puzzle if you want to check that out. And it has a bunch of these. So we have a Gooey Galaxy over here, and then we have the Tin Virtuoso, all that and more. 34 keys, whole bunch of stuff. You can check these out. These are prestige wooden puzzles to check out, launching sometime soon, 10 days from now. We have Emerald Echoes. 2,300 people following this one. This is a narrative puzzle adventure game from the people who brought you the Emerald Flame. This is a spiritual successor to the Emerald Flame from Post Curious. Post Curious does some of the best puzzles, not some of the. Post Curious does the best escape room puzzle games that I have played from any creator out there. They are absolutely incredible, from the actual way that the experiences are crafted to the feeling, the components as well. The components are top notch. One of the best, no, not one of, the best escape room games I have played. Definitely check this one out. I love the Emerald Flame. I still never reviewed the Emerald Flame. I should review the Emerald Flame at some point. With the Emerald Echoes coming out, it just makes sense. But I've been very vocal about how much I enjoy the Emerald Flame, as well as many of their other games from Post-Curious, so definitely check out Emerald Echoes. We have Paradise, 5,000 people follow this campaign, a Wastepunk board game. The desperate warbands clash on a harsh wasteland as they battle in a skirmish game from Mindwork. You can check out more content on the page, and Meg also did a preview for this on the channel as well. Then we have Vine. Vine is a game of high-producing green beans. You're basically trying to build a set of vines that will produce green beans, but you have to manage the vines as you build them, gathering the various leaves, trying to make sure your vines are well balanced, but also placing various vines and whatnot onto your opponent's vines in order to try to not really help them so much as get in their way and stop them from growing the optimal vine. Meanwhile, you can harvest things, which is a key aspect, harvesting your vines at any given point so you can continue to grow it properly and not get too all over the place and manage a whole lot of things. That's going to be key to your puzzle. Divert opponents' paths, remove unwanted growths, a garden worth growing again and again. This is Vines, a tile placement game of placing your own tiles as well as your opponent's tiles, as well as tiles on your opponent. Then we have the castle system. 700 people following this one. This is actually, I don't know if you can see it, it's actually on the table right now. You can expect to see content on this channel as well. Can't wait to empty my wallet, lol. This stuff is nice. This stuff is very nice. My kids have been playing through it, really enjoying the building and crafting of this as you kind of like build your own little huts and modules and then can rotate them around in all kinds of different ways to try to just construct whatever systems you want. The more you buy, the more you can build, the more exploratory options you have. Obviously, the more expensive it will get. But if you like cool premium stuff for your like D&D campaign or for anything else, and that includes the overall structures as well as building out like things inside those structures. A lot of attention to detail on these. They're very, very cool. Your terrain looks like it's been lived in. This stuff is incredibly premium from the one set I have over here, and it looks cool. It looks cool. There's that little weather vane over there. Anyways, that is the Castle System 3. We have Teburu Dungeon Sword and Sorcery. This should be launching later this month. 9,782 people follow this one, so one of the higher follow campaigns. This is coming to you from Teburu, but bringing the Sword and Sorcery Dungeon Crawler Adventure to your tabletop this time round, but with the Teburu system to guide you through the experience. You don't have to know all the rules of Sword and Sorcery, but rather the Teburu system can handle the rules for you. So if you want a dungeon crawler where the game is going to help you run it without having to dive into a 60-page rulebook, Teburu has you covered with Sword and Sorcery. We have Age of Bitcoin. Diversify investments, but only Bitcoin outpaces the relentless tide of inflation. I mean, that's sort of true these days, but that's where things are right now. Bitcoin always hits those highs, and you never really know where it's going to stop. And this takes that and brings you a board game of Age of Bitcoin. We have Clank Catacombs. 3,000 people follow this one. I only just found about this one. I don't know if this has been known for a while. I only just found out about it. But Clank Catacombs Underworld from the creators of Dune Imperium, the beloved Clank board game, welcomes a fiery new edition. I'd be more excited about the Clank system I've always enjoyed and never loved. That stands true for Catacombs, for Original, for Space, as well as for Legacy. I've always had fun, and I've never quite fallen in love with the system. Then we have Echoes of the Sundering. Echoes of the Sundering, we from Wilderforge. We have 1,400 people following the campaign. This is launching soon, I believe. I believe it's launching end of July, if I'm not mistaken. But Echoes of the Sundering is an open-world cooperative deck construction fantasy adventure game for 1 to 5 players. Basic idea is what it says. You're going on this open-world thing. Think Sleeping Gods, think that kind of story. But you're going to have characters with their own decks. And there's going to be a degree of deck building. You're going to be building your deck out through the various scenarios. And every time you dive into an encounter, you're going to be drawing cards from your deck, managing your deck. So think like a dash of Hearthstone, a dash of deck building, and a dash of Sleeping Gods. And that's kind of the general idea. You're going to be fighting off against these very advanced bosses that are going to give you a sequence to go through. And you really have to work together. A key component of the game is going to be the way you work together with your teammates, because the timing is going to be everything. You're going to have healers, you're going to have control, tactics, offense, defense, all these different these attributes going on within your team, and trying to manage who's actually dealing damage, who's supporting. That's going to be a big thing. The timing, like the fact that I can play a card now and you can go ahead and give me an extra card draw and then give me extra resources, and then I can utilize those to be able to prep defensively or to tank my way through things. There's a lot going on, but the sense of teamwork in this game is everything. You can expect to see gameplay as well as a preview on the channel. That is Echoes of the Sundering. Then lastly, we have Mycelia. Mycelia, an expansion. I believe this is launching in probably July. It might be launching in August, so this one might be a little, next month, we'll see. But expansion to Mycelia, giving you North American expansion, giving you more mushrooms to this area control game of Mycelia. You can check out the original Mycelia, either from the original creator, or I believe Burnt Island Games has been running that one as well. But now we have an expansion coming for this one, and I will say I do love the purple hues of that box and the vibrant artwork of these mushrooms, but this is a new content for the Mycelia game system. And that's the campaigns we have currently that will be launching in July. Again, campaigns over a certain threshold generally. Again, I mostly looked for anything that had at least several hundred followers this time around, but we have 2,000 followers in this campaign. But outside of that, as far as my picks of the month, as usual we have, well, not really picks of the month, they're picks of the week for two back and on to back are the one I like the most and the one I think will hold most of this value. For upcoming crowdfunding campaigns, I usually pick the 3 that I am most excited about. And I'm going to go in order from least to most. We have coming in least, we have Mesopotamia. Not least from everything, but coming in at number 3, we have Mesopotamia over here. This one, from having read the rules, I am significantly more excited about it than I was before. Now, I have not played it, so this is a pre-playing it excitement, but it definitely seems like there is a lot going on as far as the sense of exploration, the sense of building things up, and it seems like it's going to flow pretty smoothly while giving you a lot of tactical options. So, tentatively excited from reading the rules. Ask me again in a week. Coming in at number 2, we have Echoes of the Sundering. Having played this one, I really enjoyed the gameplay on this one. I thought it was fantastically well done. Again, that sense of teamwork and timing is everything to me. I love games, like if you saw my review of Rackbusters Reloaded, I love games that really force you to, they really not force you, they really give the players a sense of teamwork through the dynamic nature, the simultaneous play aspect. And similar to the two Rackbusters, like Rackbusters Reloaded had the sense that I could play an action, then you could play a card, then I could play a card, then action back and forth, and that really gave a strong sense of teamwork that I loved about that, and Echoes of the Sundering gave me that same sense of teamwork. Now, sponsored content, so take that into account, but I did very much enjoy that simultaneous play and that teamwork aspect. And then coming in at number 1, we have Emerald Echoes. I loved Emerald Flame. I've loved every experience that Post Curious has given me, so I am very excited to dive into more of the experiences that they have coming, and the follow-up to the game that I first fell in love with their company because of. This is easily my pick of the month, the game that I am most excited for. And those are the upcoming crowdfunding campaigns for the month of July. Until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope you have a good one. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? A tire.